Hey everyone, it is me, Fashion Coder, and today we are going to be going over pulsecoinlist.com. So I think this website is so cool. So if you were the one that made it, like seriously props to you. There's so much information within this that is seriously just absolutely amazing. So the thing is we're going to go through this, but there is a point to this video. We're going to look at the top 20 tokens right now on the Pulsechain network. And why is that important, you may ask? It's important because these are going to be our highest hitters right now. And a lot of them are, they're going to be the Pulsex and Pulsechain and some of the stable coins, which that's great. We want to look at those and we want to see what's going on. So if you want to follow along, go to pulsecoinlist.com, and Pulse is Pulse. And you're going to come here and then you can see right here the top cryptocurrencies on Pulsechain. So this just goes through like this little slide thing and you can see just like the top stats for it, which is kind of cool. But if we scroll down, you can see top movers, which I really like this part. I really do. And then the top losers, what's just been listed, but then you can come into this chart right here, which will actually go more in depth. So here we have, we have Pulse as the number one token. Love that for us. And then Wrap Pulse. Then we have DAI, which is a stable coin from Ethereum, which is probably being bridged in, which is great. USD coin from Ethereum as well. And then Pulsex. And then we have wrapped ether from Ethereum. Then we have the DAI stable coin, which this is the native to the Pulsechain network. We have Hex, how great. And then we have our DAI reflections, which is DRS. And then we start getting into tokens that it's like, okay, these aren't maybe the ones that were like originally from this ecosystem, right? Like Bear. So this is kind of interesting. If we click on it, we can actually see a chart. And it's from Dex Screener. It totally looks like a Dex Screener chart. But you can see this, which is awesome. It populates that information that you can go in and look at the chart for it. And so it's easier, honestly, just to come here, the Dex Screener, because then you can see the tokens through here and then go about it from that. And then 11 is the USDT. We have Atropa. I had never heard about this one or Bear before looking at this list. And I think that's why this is so important, is to go in and see what are the tokens that are doing so well. And then TSFI, Wrapped Bitcoin, the Incentive Inc. token, Hex from Ethereum, Teddy Reflections, Pulse Reflections, Spark Swap, and then CIA. So I mean, some of these I had never seen before. I don't know if you've seen them before. Maybe you are more updated than I am in the ecosystem. But some of these were surprising to me because I had never seen them before, which is kind of cool to see that. Now, this chart has a couple of different capabilities. If you want to go in and trade, you can scroll. Just because my screen is kind of tight right now, you can't see that. But you can go in and trade. And if you click trade, guess what? It pulls up Pulsex. So that's kind of cool. And then there are different ways that you can look at this. So if you come in and click verified, you can actually see all of the tokens that are verified. And they have the little check mark. We all know what that means. So that is there, which is kind of cool. And what verified means is, I did check because I was like, how does something get verified? Basically, it's supported by Richard Hart. And then you can see what's recently launched and then the outliers that have been removed. Something else that I really like is you can just come in directly and see how many cryptos there are within it, the market cap, liquidity, the volume, and then just like the prices of the top three, which is kind of cool. So yeah, there's a lot going on with this. I think it is important to continue to be updated with what is going on within the ecosystem because like I said, there's things that I learned as I was going through this. So I was like, oh my gosh. And to see also what like the top movers are right up here, never would have guessed any of those. Didn't even understand. I didn't know what any of those were. And then you can also do show all, which will then go into a little list here. And so yeah, so right here, you can see those top gainers. But I do think it's beneficial to keep up to date with what's going on within the ecosystem, just because, I mean, even if you're not going to invest in these specific tokens, at least you kind of know what it is. And you can go more in depth as, like, I've never seen this hex orange address. So we can click on that. And then we can actually come in and see all of this, which is super interesting. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. I'd love to know what you like about this website and if there are any other things that you use within this website. They do have several different things where you can go in and compare the ERC20 and the PRC20. There's different multi-charts that you can also look at, which are like side by side, so it's easier to look at the charts. And then obviously stats in the ecosystem. So I'd love to know, what are your thoughts? What do you think about the tokens that aren't like super well known that are already within the top 20? Do you think that they'll last? Do you think that they'll do well? Oh, here we have the price on Ethereum and the price on Pulsechain, which is cool. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. So feel free to put them in the comments below. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.